Good evening from Winterfield in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. It's the Fond du Lac Dockspiders taking on the Wisconsin Rapids Rafters. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me this evening on the Dockspiders Radio Network. The Dockspiders won last night's game against the Green Bay Rockers 10-3 at Capital Credit Union Park. They are looking to do the same here at Winterfield against the Rafters of Wisconsin Rapids. The Rafters are 34-26 on the season, currently tied with the Dockspiders for the second spot in the Great Lakes West Division. As both Rafters are 14-11 in the second half, Dockspiders 15-12 in the second half. On the mound for the Rafters this evening, it's the right-handed pitcher Johnny Anservets out of Notre Dame College. Anservets normally used as a reliever for most of the season. He's now getting his third straight start. Anservets out of Ashtabula, Ohio, making his 16th appearance for the season. He posts a 3.32 ERA with a 1-0 record. He's tallied 21 strikeouts, giving up 15 hits in 19 innings pitched. He will face off against Paul Whitman, Jake Serrain, and Parker Knoll due up in the top of the first. The Rafters have won 7 of their last 8. As this is a monumental start to a 2-game set that could have playoff implications. Paul Whitman stands in, first pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Whitman out of West Texas A&M, a native of Tiernheim, Germany, standing in the left-handed batter's box. As he stands back in, Anservets ready's on the mound. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, that one's cranked down the left field line. And it's 0-2 to Paul Whitman. Whitman on the week, 2 for 10 with a stolen base and a run scored. As he stands back in, 0-2 count from Anservets. Here's the pitch. Pop fly down the left field line again, and it's out of play for another foul ball.
Ooh, sounds like someone's car needs a new window.
Paul Whitman, a sophomore out of West Texas A&M. He played a big role in the outfield for the Buffaloes back in his true freshman campaign in 2022. 0-2 to Whitman, the pitch. Changeup misses outside from Anservets. Back to Whitman. He became the first true freshman to start on opening day for the Buffaloes since 2012. He hit .342 in that season with 7 doubles and 2 triples. 1-2 to Whitman, fouled away right back behind home plate as he's able to stay in the count. A 1-2. Trying to get the Dockspiders offense started early on. That has been the key to this second half success for the Dockspiders. As Anservets ready's on the mound, comes set, gets his sign the pitch. Fastball misses high and outside. It's 2-2. The key to the Dockspiders' success so far down this stretch has been scoring early and also scoring often. Dockspiders, when they score first, are 20-8 on the season. 2-2 to Whitman. Fastball misses high and away again, and it's 2-2. Whitman putting up one heck of an at-bat against Anservets. Three-2, none away. Anservets wheels and deals. Fastball fouled away by Whitman, just able to get a piece of it as it flew on by. So Whitman stands back in. He is a bunt magician, not sure he'll be bunting with a full count. And none away with nobody on. 3-2, no outs. Top of the first, the pitch from Anservets. Fastball misses outside, and Whitman works the leadoff walk.
Now batting second baseman, number 7.
First walk surrendered by Johnny Anservets on the evening. As second baseman Jake Serrain stands in. Serrain out of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. It's tight in time with the Dockspiders. He's currently tallied 43 hits on the season as he Sees the first pitch fastball, goes after it and fouls it away off down the right field line. It's an 0-1 count to Jake Serrain. Serrain currently hitting .272 on the season. He's also scored 23 runs, 5 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run, while adding 29 RBIs to the mix. The pitch. Fastball misses high and inside to Serrain. He takes it easily, and it's 1-1. Paul Whitman over on first base. The Dock Spiders already have a man aboard. As Serrain gives this one a ride into shallow right field, as Gifford, ranging in, is able to make the catch on the run for out number 1.
Brings up left fielder number 35, Parker Knoll.
So that brings the left fielder Parker Knoll to the dish. Knoll out of Lawrence University. In the right-handed batter's box. First pitch as a throw back over to first base. Whitman back in time. You got to keep a tab on Whitman over there. At first, he's stolen 12 bags on the season. He's currently after the team high 20 stolen bases set by Travis Strickler before he left out. First pitch, a fastball to Knoll, misses high and outside, and it's 1-0. Anservent's not exactly dialed in just yet. He peeks over at Whitman. The 1-0 to Knoll. Fastball misses above the belt, and it's 2-0. Dock Spiders with an early runner aboard in the top of the first. Packed house here at Witter Field. A lot of people. 2-0. Knoll pops it up, and it's going to sneak out of play for a foul ball. Wind starting to whip here in Wisconsin Rapids. It's a blue sky. Clouds scattered throughout. Wind blowing out towards center field. 2-1. There goes Whitman off to second base. Knoll pops it in the air. Deep into center field. Center fielder Lordoy ranging back, and it's over the wall. Parker Knoll with his first home run as a Dock Spider, as the Dock Spiders jump out to a 2-0 lead early on. There's no doubt about it. That one didn't get caught in the jet stream out to center field. Parker Knoll put all of what he had into that swing. And it's a 2-0 Dock Spider lead. Dock Spiders, when they hit a home run in a game, are 10-5 on the season, and when they don't, 17-26. First pitch to Brady Catterhagen. Fastball catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. Well, that's been the key to the Dock Spiders' success, is get out to an early lead. Well, they've certainly done that here. 0-1 to Catterhagen, swung on and missed. Tried to go after the off-speed, low and away, and came up empty. 0-2. Catterhagen out of the University of Wisconsin Platteville. 0-2. Fouls it away just to stay alive. Anservitz trying to target that outside corner. As Catterhagen stands back in, is going to tap the plate once and twirl the bat. 0-2, one away. Dock Spiders with a 2-0 lead. The pitch from Anservitz. Fouled away again by Catterhagen. Starting to time him up a little bit, but Anservitz tried to go to that outside corner again with the fastball. As Catterhagen's going to inch closer to the plate. Smart move there by the Dock Spiders backstop. 0-2, one away. The delivery. Fastball catches the inside corner for strike 3. Catterhagen's rung up for out number 2. First strikeout of the night for Johnny Anservitz. Jared Heinzen stands in. Heinzen out of the University of Wisconsin Parkside. First pitch to Heinzen. Change up that misses inside on the hands. And it's 1-0. Heinzen likes to hit in this ballpark. He hit his his second home run of the season right here at Witter Field. 1-0, popped foul, and it's strike 1. The Dock Spiders and Rafters will both be keeping an eye on the other game in the Great Lakes West Division tonight, it's the Wausau Woodchucks and the Madison Mallards. 1-1 delivery from Anservitz, misses high and inside, and it's 2-1. 2-1 count as Heinzen stands back in the right-handed batter's box. Righty-righty matchup between these two. Anservitz winds and deals. Heinzen pops it foul deep down the right field line. Foul almost into the Dockspiders bullpen area. Count stays at 2-2. Anservitz comes down on the rubber. The 2-2. Heinzen swings and misses at the off speed on the outside corner. And that will do it. Dockspiders grab a 2-0 lead early on. It was a 2-run shot off the bat of Parker Knoll. That does the trick. They lead the Rafters 2-0. Heading bottom of the first on the Dockspiders Radio Network. Ty Johnson stands in to start the bottom of the first inning for the Rafters. They find themselves down 2-0 already to the Dockspiders after Parker Knoll's 2-run blast. Jacob Young on the mound as he induces a ground ball right to the second baseman. Serrain throws to first. As time is called, Brady Catterhagen is shaken up. Looks like the bat of Johnson broke and got Catterhagen. The athletic trainers are going to come out to check on him. Catterhagen has his mask off. He's currently on his knees. As here comes the trainer talking with him. Doug Coe out with him as well, talking to his backstop. Catterhagen's going to put the mask back on. He seems like he's fine. As he will stay in the game. He's a tough cookie back behind home plate. Brady Catterhagen. Johnson didn't even try to run down to first base. He was still standing in the batter's box by the time the ball got to Serrain. So with one down, shortstop Aiden Brewer standing in. Brewer out of University of North Carolina, Greensboro, or UNC Greensboro. First pitch from Jacob Young, a slider catches the inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Young out of Fairmont State. 23 innings pitched, 23 hits given up, 13 runs, 12 of them earned at a 4.70 ERA for the Dock Spiders. A 1 fastball misses low and away. Catterhagen doesn't seem to be bothered by any ailments, so rest assured, Dock Spiders fans. 1-1 as Young peers in, kicks and deals. Fastball misses inside, and it's 2-1. Dock Spiders trying to keep the momentum up after the 2-run top of the first inning. Trying to shut down the Rafters. 2-1 delivery. Change up misses high and inside, and it's 3-1 to Aiden Brewer. Brewer stands back in the right-handed batter's box as he faces off against Young. The 3-1 count. Popped in the air to center field. Center fielder Peterson ranging back at the wall, and this one's gone. A solo shot off the bat of Aiden Brewer cuts into the Dock Spiders 2-0 lead. It's now 2-1 in favor of the Rafters. This place has gone nuts. Aiden Brewer brings the people to their feet. The senior out of Dexter, Michigan. His second home run of the season. As Brendan Bobo stands in. Bobo, a very special opportunity to do something right here, right now, tonight. As the first pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Bobo is one home run shy of breaking the combined home runs record of the Northwoods League. As he swings and fouls this one away for strike two. Young trying not to give up back-to-back home runs. Brewer just caught a curveball that got a little too much of the plate. And it's an 0-2 count to Bobo. The pitch as Bobo puts a drive into this one, deep into center field at the wall. It's gone. Brendan Bobo continues to mash the baseball. He has now become the new Northwoods League all-time home run leader as he steps on home plate. It's now a tie ball game just like that. Back-to-back home runs for the Rafters.
Fans, at this time, we would like to recognize one of our Rafter players who has just broken the Northwoods League all-time career home run.
As he has now broken the all-time home run record of the Northwoods League. What an accomplishment for Brendan Bobo out of Cal State Fullerton. As they are going to present him with his framed jersey, he holds it up high to the delight of this Whitterfield crowd. I actually got a chance to talk with Brendan Bobo a few weeks ago, right before the Sunday matinee between the Dock Spiders and the Rafters. Very nice young man. He said that he loves hitting in this ballpark. He loves the fans here at Wisconsin Rapids. They are very passionate. As this is now his second season with the Rafters. What an accomplishment.
Help me in congratulating Brendan Bobo, who is now the Northwoods League all-time career home run leader.
Bobo hadn't gotten the record just yet until tonight. Orlando Lordoy stands in out of Benedictine at Mesa. As Jacob Young tries to recover after the back-to-back home runs. First pitch, a pop fly in the air to shallow left field. Berrigan giving chase, and he makes the catch on the run for out number 2.
Now batting left fielder number 20.
That brings the left fielder Anthony Gallison to the plate out of Coastal Carolina. Gallison hitting .273 on the season, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs for the Chanticleer. Standing in the right-handed batter's box, Young, ready's on the mound. The first pitch. Slider taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, if you're Jacob Young on the mound, how do you bounce back after facing some adversity early on in your start? Just got to dig deep, dial in, and find your rhythm. 0-1. Popped in the air to right field. Heinzen takes a few steps towards his right, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tie ball game here at Winter Field. Brendan Bobo has now the all-time home run leader in Northwoods League history to his belt. As we head to the top of the second, Doc Spiders scored 2 in the first. What can they do in the second? Find out next on the Doc Spiders Radio Network. Seth Sweetchick stands in to start the top of the second inning, where he got a tie ball game. Doc Spiders scored 2 in the first, and now the Rafters scored 2 in the first as well. What's going to happen in the second inning? Well, buckle your seatbelts. We're in for a wild ride here tonight. There's a sneaky suspicion that this one's going to be a shootout and a battle for the second spot in the Northwoods League Great Lakes West Division. Seth Sweetchick stands in out of the University of Nevada. First pitch taken on the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And Servet's back to work on the mound out of Notre Dame College. 1-0 as Anservet's wheels and deals. Sweetchick takes a changeup low in the dirt, and it's 2-0. 2-0 as Sweetchick stands in the right-handed batter's box. As Sweetchick puts a drive into this one into left field, but not deep enough. Anthony Gallison ranges over to his left to make the catch for out number 1. It was good contact off the bat of Seth Sweetchick, just not far enough. Shortstop Drew Berrigan stands in. Berrigan hit a 3-run bomb at Capital Credit Union Park in last night's game against the Rockers. In the top of the second, what can he do in the top of the second of tonight's game? First pitch, a fastball from Anservet's misses off the outside corner. 1-0. Berrigan out of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical is just about a sure thing defensively. A fielding percentage of 93.8 with only 7 errors committed on the season. Now has 2 home runs on his belt as well, as he deals with a 1-1 count. And Servet's comes set on the mound, working out of the stretch. High leg kick the pitch. 1-1 misses high and inside. Berrigan has to do his best limbo impression to get out of the way of it. 2-1. Bergen out of Trabuco Canyon, California. Trying to get aboard for the Dockspiders. 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? They appeal down to first base umpire Austin Stanton, who signals no swing, and it's 3-1. Bergen readies in the box. The 3-1 delivery. Pops it in the air to right field. Gifford is camped under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Not exactly what you want to do with a 3-1 count as a fly out to the right fielder. But Bergen got to tip the hat to being aggressive. And center fielder Jack Peterson out of Trinity University stands in. Peterson hitting left-handed off the righty Anservents. Wind still blowing out to center field. First pitch from Anservents. Big swing and a miss from Peterson. And it's an 0-1 count. Peterson ripped a double in last night's game at Green Bay. Native of Round Rock, Texas. Second pitch, Peterson pops one in the air to left field. Gallison ranges back and he makes the catch for out number 2. Pardon me, out number 3. As that will end the inning.
All right, fans, we're going to go down to the field for
That will do it as we head to the bottom of the second. It's the Dockspiders and the Rafters deadlocked at 2 apiece on the Dockspiders Radio Network. Bottom of the second getting going. Tie game 2 apiece. As Jacob Young trots back out to the mound. He will face off against James Bornick out of Marian University. And a little bit of an interesting connection here between James Bornick and the Dockspiders. The Dockspiders currently play on Marian University's home campus. That's where their entire setup is based out of Fond du Lac at Hare Baker Field. 0-1 misses outside to Bornick, and it's 1-1. Bornick hitting left-handed off the righty Jacob Young. The 1-1 fouled away by Bornick, and it's 1-2. Well, the Dockspiders' early lead vanquished by the back-to-back solo home runs by the Rafters in the bottom of the first. Jacob Young looking to bounce back. 1-2. Fastball misses outside, and it's 2-2. He was able to get the first hitter he faced of the night, Ty Johnson, to ground out to second base, and then 2 solo home runs and two more flyouts. 2-2 from Young. Slider, ground ball. Hit up towards the second baseman, Serene. Backhands it, throw to first, in time and on target for out number 1. Serene absolutely delivered a BB over to Sweetcheck. As Jack Gifford stands in. Gifford out of Cabrillo University. Hitting right-handed, a native of Santa Cruz, California. As Jacob Young, ready's on the mound, working out of the stretch, the 0-0. Slider misses high and inside, and it's 1-0. Young out of Fairmont State. Trying to work a few more innings for the Dock Spiders. 1-0 delivery, slider misses off the outside corner, and it's 2-0. Sun starting to peek out behind the clouds here in Wisconsin Rapids. A 2-0 count to Jack Gifford. Young comes set. The 2-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gifford taps the plate a few times and ready's in the box. 2-1 count for Jacob Young, looking for his first strikeout of the evening. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 high fastballs, and Gifford can't catch up to either of them. 2-2, 1 out. As Young winds and deals. Fastball misses high and outside, and it's 3-2. Dock Spiders are in search of win number 29 on this season tonight, 16 in the second half. Rafters looking for win number 35, 15th in the second half. 3-2, check swing on the slider, and no swing. Gifford is aboard with the 1-out walk. First walk surrendered by Jacob Young tonight, as there's already a Dock Spider starting to get loose in the bullpen. As Kyle Carlson stands in out of Piedmont College, a native of Marietta, Georgia. First pitch from Young. Fastball catches the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Dark clouds starting to loom back behind the left field fence. Not the greatest sight to see. Dock Spiders had a bit of rain spitting throughout the late innings of last night's game in Green Bay. And the last 2 times they've played at Wisconsin Rapids, it's spat rain a little bit too. 0-1 as Young kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Carlson can't catch up to the fastball. Carlson stands back in, 10 RBIs on the season off of 15 hits. Young's going to offer a throw over to first base as Gifford is able to get back to the bag in time. And it's 0-2. 0-2, 1 away, the pitch. Changeup misses inside and high. 1-2 to Kyle Carlson. Runner on first, only 1 away in the bottom of the second. 2-2 our score. Dock Spiders and the Rafters. 1-2. Slider misses high and outside. And it's 2-2. Young had a little bit too much spin on that one. 2-2 with 1 away. Carlson ready's in the box as Young kicks and deals. As Carlson pops this one high in the air into right field. Heinzen giving chase towards the right field line, and it drops for a foul ball. Foul ball is called. Heinzen just about had a shoestring catch. Just couldn't get to the ball in time. Out and right. Lost his hat and his sunglasses. If he lost his shoe, it would have been a yard sale out there in right field. Kyle Carlson will have to retreat back to the home plate, where he will resume his at-bat. 2-2 with one away. Young readies on the mound and delivers. Pop fly into center field. Peterson giving chase, and he makes the catch a few steps to his left for out number 2. As that will bring the catcher David Smigelski up to the dish. Smigelski out of LaGrange College. A native of Canton, Georgia. Speaking of Canton, football season right around the corner. NFL preseason games start tonight. I believe it's the Jets and the Browns. As Smigelski puts a drive into this one deep to left field. Knoll can't make the catch as it careens off the wall. They're going to wave around the runner. And the throw to the cutoff man Berrigan. Throw home to Catterhagen is not in time. Rafters take a 3-2 lead. It's an RBI double off the bat of Smigelski. Doug Coe out of the dugout immediately. The throw beat him there by a mile. As Coe's going to inquire with the home plate umpire, Nick Hudlow. Sweet Chick, Graydon West, and Drew Berrigan all had their hands up in the air, along with Brady Catterhagen, when the umpire signaled safe. Coe obviously not liking the answers he's getting from the home plate umpire. As he's continuing to talk right back behind the left-handed batter's box. As he will head back to the first base dugout. 3-2 Rafters lead. Ty Johnson stands in. Johnson, the Baylor Bear. Grounded out to the second baseman, Jake Serena's first time up. As Young ready's on the mound, the first pitch. Fastball misses inside to Ty Johnson, and it's 1-0. Doxbinders currently on a 3-game losing streak against the Rafters these past few meetings. On the road, they are 2-3 when playing in Whitterfield. 4-6 overall against the Rafters this season. Change-up catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1 to Ty Johnson. Johnson primarily used as an outfielder, getting the start in second base tonight for the Rafters. Young checks the runner at second. The 1-1. Swing and a foul tip by Johnson, and it's 1-2. As Ty Johnson stands back in, a native of Flower Mound, Texas. Scored 37 runs this season for the Rafters. 1 home run on the season. The pitch. Fastball misses high and well away. It's 2-2. Wind starting to pick up as the dark clouds quickly approach. Two and 2 to Ty Johnson, standing in the left-handed batter's box. Righty-lefty matchup between the pitcher and the batter. The pitch. 2-2, fouled away back behind home plate. And the count stays at 2-2. Doxbinders outfielders shaded more towards right field. Jack Peterson shaded over towards Heinzen, and Parker Knoll out there in left. Shaded well away from the left field line. 2-2, 2 away, the pitch. It's a changeup, misses low and inside. And it's a full count to Ty Johnson. Doxbinders trying to work their way out of a jam. 3-2, 2 outs. As the speakers blare very loudly here in Winter Field. A payoff pitch, ground ball, hit out to Serene at second base. Up easy with it, throw to first in time. That will do it. Rafters score again. They lead 3-2 as we head to the top of the third on the Dock Spiders Radio Network. Well, folks, we have entered a lightning delay here at Winter Field. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but right now it's every lightning strike is 30 minutes tacked on to the wait. So we're going to play a waiting game here at Winter Field. We'll be back as soon as we know more.